She stepped into the forest to say goodbye, but the elephant she once saved was waiting in the dark, breathing like it never forgot her. In the northern mountains of Thailand, deep in a restricted forest zone, a young wildlife volunteer named Elena arrived for what she believed would be her final mission. She had spent years studying elephant rescue operations, but nothing prepared her for what happened 3 years ago, the incident that broke her completely. Back then, she was assigned to a rehabilitation camp where injured elephants were brought after illegal logging accidents. One of them was different. A massive female elephant, later named Maya, had been found trapped under fallen timber. One of her legs was badly injured, and she refused to eat or respond to handlers. Everyone called her dangerous. But Elena didn't see danger. She saw fear. For weeks, Elena stayed beside her enclosure. No sudden movements. No loud voices. Just presence. Slowly, Maya stopped charging at the fence. Then one day, something changed. Elena hummed softly, a childhood lullaby she hadn't sung in years. Maya froze, then took one step closer. It was the first sign of trust. From that day forward, Elena became the only person Maya allowed near her. She fed her, cleaned her wounds, and spoke to her like a broken soul learning how to breathe again. But rehabilitation camps are temporary. When Maya recovered enough to return to a protected forest zone, Elena was reassigned elsewhere. She never got to say goodbye properly. And she carried that silence like a wound. 3 years later, Elena returned to the same region after reports came in about a ghost elephant appearing near abandoned logging trails. Locals said it was aggressive, unpredictable, dangerous. But something about the description made Elena's chest tighten. She insisted on going alone with only a guide. The forest was heavier than she remembered, thick mist, broken trees, silence that felt alive. Then she heard it. A low rumble. Not thunder. Not wind. A call. Elena froze. From between the trees, a massive silhouette stepped forward. Time stopped. It was Maya. But not the injured, frightened elephant she remembered. This one stood taller. Stronger. Older. Yet her eyes still carried recognition. Elena couldn't breathe. "Maya," she whispered. The elephant didn't move at first. Then slowly, she took one step forward. Then another. The ground trembled. Elena expected fear. Panic. Attack. Instead, Maya lowered her head and gently touched her forehead against Elena's chest. A broken sound escaped Elena, half sob, half relief. "I'm sorry. I left," she whispered, tears falling. Maya let out a deep, shaking sound, like grief finally being released after years of silence. Then she wrapped her trunk around Elena, not tightly, but gently, like something that had been waiting too long to let go. Elena collapsed into tears. For years she believed she had been forgotten. But some memories do not fade in the wild. They survive. They wait. They remember. As the sun began to rise, Elena thought the moment would end there, just a silent reunion in the mist. But Maya didn't leave. Instead, the elephant began walking slowly beside her, step by step, as if guiding her somewhere deeper into the forest. The guide behind them whispered in fear, "No one has ever seen her act like this." But Elena didn't answer. Her eyes were fixed on Maya. They walked for nearly an hour until they reached a clearing Elena didn't recognize. There, surrounded by broken trees and overgrown vines, was an old wooden structure, the remains of the original rescue camp that had been abandoned after a fire years ago. Elena froze. This was where Maya was first saved. But something strange happened. Maya suddenly stopped and began digging the ground gently with her trunk. Soil scattered, roots broke, and beneath the earth, something metallic appeared. A rusted tag. Elena stepped closer, trembling, and picked it up. It read, "MAW, Rescue Unit 7. Her breath caught. Maya let out a deep, low sound again, not anger, not fear, but memory. It was as if the elephant had brought her back not just to a place, but to everything they survived together. Elena dropped to her knees, overwhelmed. "I never forgot you," she cried. "I just didn't know how to come back." Maya lowered herself beside her, staying still, refusing to leave her side this time. As light rain began to fall through the trees, two broken souls sat together in silence, no longer rescue and rescued, but something beyond words. Something whole again. Sometimes healing doesn't mean forgetting the past, it means returning to it and discovering that love was still waiting where you left it. If the past called you back like this, would you run away again, or finally face what never stopped waiting for you?